Alright, the game has started, apparently. VQ attacking again, God defending. Oh, God. VQ looks like they're losing the engagement, but looks can be deceiving. So can team kills. But no, VQ's fucked this this engagement. No, just not happening. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I muted my mic with an experimental thing. Thank you, Lion GG. I know I'm a human. I like to remind myself, though. Yes, I am communicating. Alright. So, again, VQ attacking, God defending. I don't know what analogy to make right now, but I can't think of any! Okay. Oh, God. Okay, so we have a beginning engagement up here. The beginning engagement's spread around all over the place right now. Looks like VQ took out Eli Fresh pretty fast. And they are burning houses, and it's working. I think the houses are actually burning now. This is very helpful. Holy shit. That beautiful feint block by VQ Tack. And Eli Fresh getting them kills. Killing them up. Oh, goodness. The greatest enemy of a man-at-arms is Brandy Stock. Insta-kills with overheads. So we have a small push by VQ. Doesn't look like it's going to end very well. Just as I expected, 2 Brandy Stocks quite handily take down VQ Ian. And now VQ can't really make a push because they're down 2. Oh, gosh, Russian Mafia, beautiful snipes. A strategy that's sometimes employed on this map is for the archer to snipe peasants to get more on the objective. Shit, they already killed 31! They didn't kill. They got a lot of houses burnt. It's a really smart idea. They still have 7 minutes, too. Gosh, I missed a lot of the first part. Must have. Oh, well. Oh, goodness. VQ is doing work now. I spoke pretty badly of them before, but they're going to take this objective, this push. Mark my words. Mark my words. Okay, so VQ has taken the objective, as I thought they would, with 7 minutes almost remaining. It's a very, very good track record. Very, very good way to start the second phase. Okay. So we got VQ taking out the cart, as they do, Russian Mafia on it. We seem to see Tack and Hyder just hit each other constantly throughout this game. Tack finally kills Hyder. Good engagement by VQ, however, the God people are making up for their deaths. Very nice fire pod placement. Extremely nice, I think. I don't actually know who threw that, on which side. We see Jum Jum the Archer trying to do his best, getting a couple kills here and there, but his team's melee is just not up to snuff. The Sword of War drags are real. And we've only got 2 God players to defend. Hey, that's not going to go very well. Oh, now God has the rest of their team, and they can take down this VQ push. Easy peasy. Yep, God has taken the momentum. Now they are going to stop that cart. And Russian Mafia going to get a kill, but not going to be enough. The cart has stopped, but VQ has 15 minutes. This is massive. Okay? Absolutely massive time advantage. Tack getting a beautiful throwing axe. I don't know how a throwing axe can be beautiful, but, you know, just is. Cart is moving very efficiently. We're seeing God sort of splitting up. The splitting up's kind of screwing them over. VQ doing their best to staunch the movement and to create their own. Oh, looks like Kyler got taken out. VQ is just pushing like madmen. They're beasting it up. We have a random peasant over here. I don't know how the hell that got there. And we see VQ just using that cart for cover. Very, very viable strategy. I'm sorry, my fucking chair is a dying goose. Alright, VQ doing as much work as they possibly can. Doing very, very well for themselves, actually. Wow. Really good defense by VQ. I think what I saw there was GoD was just kind of pushing in without thinking about their fellow teammate. But VQ take advantage of that, and they used a lot of target switching and cohesion. It worked really, really well. And VQ is going to take this thing to the gate with 14 minutes. That's insane. If GoD can beat that, I will feel honored to have commentated it. I'm feeling honored to commentate this. God damn. Alright, so we've got VQ coming in with a full team push. Actually, they're down one. No, they're not. No, they're not. We have a full team defending against a full team push. Doesn't look like it's going very well for GoD. Yeah, GoD getting taken out. GoD getting completely wiped, actually, other than the Archer. Oh, and including the Archer! Russian Mafia leaves no survivors, ladies and gentlemen. None. And they're going to move this cart like it's a frickin' ferry to heaven. Except it's a battering ram to the gate of a castle. Not at all related. Lots of team damage between GoD, but doesn't really matter. They're still going to take the fight to VQ as they push. And VQ's getting wiped right now. Yep. Good kill by Jum Jum the Archer. We're going to see VQ group up very quickly. Hopefully they wait for their other men. If they don't, this push isn't going to get very far. They are waiting intelligently. They're going to wait until they're a couple feet behind them. Smart, smart move. Russian Mafia doing an interesting flank. Not an interesting flank. That's a pretty normal flank. It's not even a flank. Alright, so we see VQ and GoD engaging. VQ doing something very intelligent. You guys might not notice, but they are sticking together. GoD's kind of splitting up willy-nilly. And they're allowing themselves to be taken behind. They're running to that cart, not caring who takes damage where. You see, all these guys are getting flanked. All the GoD guys are getting flanked because they're too afraid of that cart getting there, but it got there. Regardless of their fears. The battering ram is at the gate, and they have 12 minutes. That's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. History is being made right here, folks. Well, maybe it's not, but, you know, I like to think it is. Jum Jum getting a team kill. I don't think he actually got any kills with that oil. Kind of terrible. Really. I didn't actually know arching from up here was very effective. That's cool. Oh, he's counter-sniping these guys. Good hit, actually. Is he using a warbow? He's using a longbow. Get headshotted by Russian Mafia. And we see GoD finally using some cohesion here. You see, the one time they use cohesion, they actually beat the engagement. Very good engagement by GoD. I commend GoD right now. The clan. Yeah, GoD Pendonic, that's what I was saying. That last engagement was some seriously good teamwork, though, so they might be coming back up here. Hard to hit people without a crossbow on the wall. Yes, this is true, Waterboy. Taripper's a little bitch. I don't know what pit you crawled out of, but I'd highly recommend you crawl back into it. Okay, so we see GoD doing a nice defense again. You see, they're sticking together. When the defense sticks together, they do very, very well. You see, they're peeling off. Not a good idea. They need to be cohesive and be towards a single goal. Either run to the cart or clear the team. They were split in that. One or two guys went to the cart and the other couple went to clear the team. That's not a good idea. You either all go to the cart or you all stop the charge. You probably want to stop the cart because the cart wins the game. God, some team damage. That could have been avoided. And we're seeing GoD being respawned. Will it help them? Because VQ is doing some really good engagements over here. But looks like it's not enough. And GoD is going to clear these last few stragglers with just one man. Ian is finding himself out of place here. He shouldn't have been there. Oh man. Oh, Chiripper sucks stick. Oh, there's another one. Goodness gracious. Oh well. Hater's gonna hate. Hater's gonna masturbate. Hater's gonna eat a plate. Go eat a plate. Unless you don't want to. I don't really care. Alright, so we got GoD doing a really serious defense. I don't know how they have... Wait, how... Okay, they have 5 players on the bottom and an archer up top. They are sticking together for once. But that was their undoing because Zebra got some team damage. Done fucked them up. They are going to break down that door like it's nothing. The time is 8 minutes 35 seconds. They have so much time. And they got it. Easy peasy lemon squizzy. Now, normally in competitive games, they don't play through the king. Let's see if they do it now. They probably will. It's fun. It's a fun way to do things. Okay, Chirpper is a little bitch. Go ahead and ban you ASAP. Thought I... Okay, whatever. Focus on the stream, boys. And girls. And transgender and all that good stuff. I don't know why. I can't really get into tactics here because this isn't normally a competitive game type, but hey, just watch this fun. It's really fun, playing the king area. It's really fun to play. Quite fun to play. Great headshot by Jum Jum. You don't usually see Russian Mafia getting headshotted. That's different. Wow. Alrighty, so... Now, the smart thing to do, which is what they're doing, is to push ahead. The king side wants to push ahead as far as possible, other than the king himself. The king should not push. If you watched my pug recently, you'll notice that I pushed, because I'm fucking stupid and I've never played Stone's Hill Scrimming. So, don't do that. Yeah, GoD's team made a really good decision. They all pushed, they got killed, but they got a couple kills too. I think. Maybe not. I don't know. Now they're getting pushed like hell by VQ, but that's okay, because their whole team's over here, somewhere. Lion GG, I agree with you 100-fold. I love the hell out of first-person spectate, even though most of the time I got purple hands. I really liked it. Oh, gosh. Okay, that was not a team kill, Arch. We have most of... God, Russian Mafia doing a good old Archer tactic. So what he just did there that all archers do in competitive and in just generally skilled archers is they turn around with their Pavi's shield, which is the shield on his back, to block arrows. And it's a really good idea. Most archers I see that have any modicum of skill do it. I'd recommend you guys do it if you don't already. He actually put down his Pavi's, and it appeared to help somewhat. Kind of surprised at that. Head explosion. Beautiful explosion. Zebra taking cover, as he should, as the king. You know, take cover like a coward. Even though you're the king. Yeah, as the king, you need to take cover. He's got an arrow in his arm. That's not very healthy. And I think we're going to see all of VQ push on this side. Adventurer Lava, too scared of the arrows to take his shield off. Okay, what have we hither? We have a whole team engagement going on over here. This is a very odd area to have an engagement because you end up being very claustrophobic. And if you don't have good team cohesion, you get a lot of team damage. I'm very surprised I haven't seen any of that yet. GoD actually wiped VQ in that engagement. That was a beautiful team play. I think Jum Jum was firing into melee a lot there, but he gets thanked for that by Russian Mafia with a bolt to the head. Now Russian Mafia is probably going to get eaten by this knight, but the knight's low on health. He might get taken. Yep, got taken. Like I said, Russian Mafia is a monster with melee, unlike most archers, surprisingly. Alright, we got VQ going a full team push. Also, VQ, you can do this. I know you can. You've only got 9 minutes and 30 seconds. It's a long time, guys. I'm sorry if my thing stops moving. I'm drinking water. So we have VQ, Dream of Grandeur. We have all these guys pushing up. They're getting surrounded, however. Big mistake by VQ. Now, if VQ loses at this part, that would be very funny, because I don't know the particular tourney rules right now, but I know in normal scrims, this part isn't usually played out. Okay, VQ gets cleared. They have 9 minutes. However, I've seen this objective held for much longer than 9 minutes in regular team objective. Just like public games. We are gonna see God Kyler having a losing battle, but quickly becomes winning when he gets some teammates. Get some good kills. Oh, VQ actually really taking the heat up a notch. They got a team kill, but that does not matter. Russian Mafia going for those king snipes. Very, very effective, by the way. Bolts do an insane amount of damage to the king. Unsurprisingly. I believe a heavy crossbow probably takes a quarter of the health. I'm probably wrong. I'm just conjecturing. We see the king getting some fights here. They're going to deal as much damage as they can. Doesn't matter. God is really picking up the pace in their team play right now. Sorry for that, guys. I'm back. And we're gonna make sure that I didn't miss anything. God is really pushing like beasts right now. And they're being pretty balla. Man, very, very nice plays by Gods. Jum is picking up the arch roll over here, even though he's bottom on his team. Doesn't matter. That's where an archer should be. Okay, that means the rest of his team is doing good work. Russian Mafia is third on his team. You can tell some of the other players may not be picking up the slack. Okay, we got Radical Edward coming in with a fire pot. I find it interesting that the Man-at-Arms character model does not change when you pick out the fire pot. I know that's a bit of extra effort, but seriously, Torn Banner, get your shit right. Okay, so we got an interesting engagement over here. VQ, we God. Oh, Man-at-Arms, gonna run for the king, doesn't get anywhere. It's a pretty funny engagement, actually. Oh, looks like they need to pause. God, we'll need to pause for a moment. Only a moment. Oh, fuck. Looks like God has a lager. A lager. Lager. British lager. German lager. Ja, das ist gut. Big Fat Logan, it is actually a very good idea to choose something to focus on practice period of time. It's a very good idea. Yeah, Abrahamistar, it's very good advice. Practicing defense or defense specifically for a while is a great idea. Practicing defense for a week is just playing very, very defensively, not making the first attack, doing a lot of riposts. Practicing offensively, like I said before with reading feints, what you can do is unbind the dodge, the block key, or bind it to like colon or some shit you'll never be able to hit, and play that way. It's not an effective way to play at all. You can actually win by playing defensively with just riposte or something like that. But if you play without blocking ever, it's a really interesting experience. Okay, so they have 10 minutes of pause time. Hopefully it doesn't go that far. Hum-de-dum-de-dum. Hey, Louie Flakes. How are you doing? This is fabulous. Fabulous. I hope you guys are liking this. 720p, 60 FPS. Hey. Couldn't do 1080p because I'm not made of money, so I can't upgrade my internet to hell. Oh, looks like we're back. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. They're back to pausing. My bad. Is he back? Okay, no, I don't know. He's asking if they're ready. Aha. I think they're ready. Again, if you guys have any competitive questions, we got some really good competitive players in the chat right now, so hit that up. And I'll make it, and we'll make it happen. I think we're ready. All right, we are ready. Fabuloso. All right. Okay. So we have VQ pushing again, God defending. Jum getting nommed. Jum nomming them, I'm sorry. Okay. So we're seeing God push ahead, as they should. Like a good defending team. Oh, snap, crackle, pop! Oh, goodness! Kyler taking to the defense like a real man! Well, not at all. But, you know, taking to the defense in a very good way. Very intelligent way. I'm gonna see VQ make that good old-fashioned push. They're trying to kill the king. They are indeed, and they're making their way up. The whole VQ team is gonna get up there and get in that king's butt. Sorry for the Steam blips, guys. I'm chatting and streaming at the same time. And we're seeing poke after poke after poke. Pokety poke poke, motherfucker. Russian Mafia, ever the last man standing. Let's see what his fate will be. Oh, and he's going to run the hell away. As every good archer should do, but he's going to get stopped in his tracks. Okay. Seeing lots of Humpty Dumpty going on. Oh, gosh! VQ Ian becoming a bouncy cancel for a moment. Then getting killed horribly. I'm not even trying to commentate these engagements anymore. I am just trying to have some funs. Good kill by Kyler. Good standoff by Kyler. God is really holding their own. God damn, God, you are making this round work! However, this means God has to make it this far. They have to actually get the thing to the gate, which is hard enough as it is. Let's see what's going on over here. God is holding this entryway. No more, however. They held it for a good amount of time, though. Very, very solid amount of time they held it. So we have God about to push again, as I stated. The thing that they must be doing. VQ is making a really concerted push right now, though. They could make this happen, Captain. Nope, not really. God is a monster at this defense thing. Absolute beast mode going on. And beast ain't even in here. Chuckle, chuckle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, VQ. Getting some lucky shots. This here engagement. Don't matter, VQ's dead. With 2 remaining gods, yeah, they're going to go down. Quite easily. However, they held VQ up quite a while. Like, if this were a defining point in the match, I would be shouting God from the heavens. Shouting God from the heavens. It wasn't a very good joke, I know. Oh, Tripper, I'm sorry. It's 2 minutes. 155, 153. Yep. And, yeah, I think God's going to take this, actually. At least, at this far in it. But if God can't make it this far in their round, then it won't matter. Oh, it will. Wait a minute. Will it matter? I don't know. It might be a tourney thing. I think it's competitive people. Tell me tell people in the chat if I get this wrong. But I believe in matches like this, even if one team wins at the end objective, they still have to make it that exact distance to win the second round. Correct me if I'm incorrect, please. But I think that's how it goes. God is just holding like a fucking pair of beasts. It's 1 minute in. Oh my gosh. I think they're going to take this. They are going to take this. I don't think there's any way VQ can really... Yeah, VQ's getting torn apart bit by bit. Now they're trickling. They're getting desperate. Really trying. But I don't think it's going their way. I don't know why I'm spectating these guys. So spectate the big battle. The king is fighting. Is the king going to die in 30 seconds? Radical Edward is got a lot of damage off on the king. Let me see how much damage the king has, just for shits and giggles. BQ's dead anyway, but... Oh, the king didn't have that much damage. He was at 2/3 health. No big dealio. We have 10 seconds. Thanks, Deadbat. Thank you for clarifying that it is, in fact, the time of the last objective completed. So God can't just say, oh, we win, period. But they did win this round! It was insane playing by both sides. VQ really took the torch on the very first 2 rounds. But the last round with the king, that was so weird. I could have been certain that VQ would keep up the momentum. They had like 17 minutes. It was insane.